Flosstube. We're the Real Housewives of Cottage.
I'm Priscilla.
And I'm Chelsea.
This is Ronnie.
And Piper.
And we're here to talk to you about our stitching this week. And our shoveling of 7,000 pounds of dirt.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's just start there. Last week I got pretzels. Mom made me pretzels. Everyone's like, feed her. We didn't have a question again last week. Sorry. My lips are whimpering.
We're going to have one today.
Did you think of one?
No.
We're shaking something. I don't know what it is. I think it's just quarantine that is getting to us. Mom decided she was going to put in raised beds this week.
Yeah, but it wasn't that. My husband has always been against it. So we went out to the garden on Saturday and she's like, I'm going to help you get it cleaned up. And remember, I put that black plastic down or black landscape cloth down. And so she's standing in the garden. And I take a picture of her. I send it to my husband. I'm like, and I just sent it. And then I called him and I'm like, I really want raised beds.
Right.
We're out in the yard. and he said, okay.
No, she's like, I want it for Mother's Day. So you couldn't really dispute it. So, I mean, like, this is what I want. I'm sorry. I was trying to find the questions. I thought I'd lost them.
Anyway, they built me
raised beds.
Mm-hmm.
After a fiasco.
5 4x12s and 2 3x3s that are underneath the arches that she did last year.
Yes.
So
today we are going to go
the
get
dirt came.
Oh my goodness. It was supposed to come the night before. She called and they're like, oh, we're on our way. Then she called again because it was past the time that was supposed to be delivered.
It was supposed to be between 11 and 2.
And she's like, where are you guys? And they're like, oh, well, we don't have you on the schedule for your mulch today. And she's like, I'm not getting mulch. And she's like, I'm getting garden soil. And they're like, well, we've been out of that for weeks. So
yeah,
it was just a trying time.
Mm-hmm.
What am I shaking? Oh, that.
I would not recommend them. But she says my dirt is good, so.
Yeah, the dirt looks good. She mixed in some Pro Mix with it as well. Of course, we'll have videos. We're not going to have videos of the process. One of my brother's butt cracks was hanging out the entire time, so we can't show it.
Not the entire time, just part of the time.
Like, majority of the time. But they dumped it in the front yard, and we just took wheelbarrows full of...
8 yards.
Of dirt. It was
From 7 in the morning till what, noon?
It was a lot. Then we went and got Chipotle. Went and got Chipotle. Drove by Baker Square and it says that you can make pie reservations. So later that night we decided to go out and get a pie. 2 pies. Couldn't decide on each pie. It's been an eventful weekend. What else did we do? Oh, yesterday, hello, we released the next in the Patriotic sub-series of the series What's in My Cup. So this one that we're going to show you, we had a couple questions about the differences between What's in My Cup and Sip of the Seasons. So What's in My Cup?
Well, he's right back there if you want.
Yes, Sip of the Seasons is going to be something holding a cup.
And those are 6x8 if you do them on 28 or 14 count.
Yes. And
these are 3x4s if you do them on 28 or 14.
Not
this
that one.
is the new one.
What's in My Cup? This is Stars and Stripes.
Isn't he cute? So I used one of the new boards that Leela May Designs, Kim, had sent me. And if you want this board, then you have to join their Facebook group and they have monthly sales. You can't get them just at any time. You have to do the monthly sale thing. So I mounted him on sticky board, did 2 layers of fabric underneath, did a bow. I think he's so cute.
We love him. We absolutely love him.
Yep.
And there were more questions about how many there are going to be. There's going to be 4 in this Patriotic
and this is
series.
The first one, the Eagle USA.
So many of you are stitching it already or have already finished it, have already fully finished it.
Yeah, and don't forget to hashtag us pcwhatsinmycup.
Yes.
All one word.
Yes. All right.
Oh my gosh, your dog just burped.
Oh, well, you can't be perfect. Your dog's in there barking, so... All right, let's jump into questions. All right, Trudy wanted to know, what months of the magazine were you in just cross-stitch?
2016, right?
Yes.
December of 2015 through every issue of 2016, including the special Halloween edition.
Okay. And December 2019 has a chart I want to do, and they call for 28 count fabric. Can you recommend another fabric? Because I usually do it on 14 count Ada. Do it on 14 count because it'd be the same size.
Yeah, whatever you like to stitch on.
Right. You don't always have to follow the called for fabric. Cindy, as a designer, are you insulted if someone doesn't use the called for colors? I always feel guilty if I don't.
Not at all, because I never use the called for, pretty much never use the called for colors.
I mean, you make it your own, make it something that you want and you're going to enjoy in your
Like I told Chelsea last week, for Stitch Mania a couple of years ago, I started something and I went to take it out, and the colors, I was using the call for colors, and I don't like it because it was more of a pinky red for a patriotic piece, and I like red. So to me, it's not a start anymore. It's going to have to go back into the pile to be started someday.
Yeah. Glenna, how much extra fabric should you leave around the edge of a pattern if you're going to mount it on sticky board?
I can do like a half an inch. I can do an inch. I can do 2 inches. I can do 3 inches.
For somebody just starting,
how much? I would probably try to do 2.
2 inches all the way around.
Or 1.5. Well, probably 2 if you're new.
Leave 2. Deborah, which blue ready-made fabric would you suggest for the sneak peek pattern? I think that denim by Fabric Flare would be another good one. That one was also recommended for Penelope and Peep, so you can take a look at that.
It's the same fabric, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, a blue. A blue.
Just make it dark enough that the white floss will show.
Barbara, I see some ladies have a fabric cover around their cross stitch. What is that and why? So that's typically called a grime guard. They have a Q-snap, which is something you stitch with.
It makes it like a square piece of, it's like PVC stuff. Yeah. So they put that over so that when they hold that, then it doesn't get dirty from their hands.
Right.
But we don't use Q-snaps, so we don't use Q-snap covers.
Correct. Chelsea, do you ever start in the bottom? Oh, this is from Chelsea. Do you ever start in the bottom left? I find some of the charts have more there and it seems easier. Yes. So sometimes like on the top, there's like scattered stuff. Like if it's a sky and there's like a bird here or a flower here or whatever the case might be, to count where that's going to be is a little bit hard. So if there's more of a flat line at the bottom, I would start there.
Yes.
I don't like it. Something with holding it, my hands hurt if I start in the bottom, but I do it anyways.
I find that I'm touching the stitching less if I start at the top rather than the bottom.
Yes.
But it might just be in my mind too.
A lot of things in our mind right now. Amanda, when you make your charm pack square quilts, how do you choose where you put all your squares?
I don't really get picky about it. I just like scatter one package on the table and I go through that until it's done. But I do try to, like that last one I did, I would try to put a check with a floral or a check with a solid. I wouldn't try to put like 2 checks together. Although towards the end I did have a couple squares like that. But
it'll happen.
No, nobody's going to notice that.
Regina, I heard you mention an app to store your PDF patterns. Also, do you sell the Seasons of Chalk in your Etsy shop? We don't own the rights to Seasons of Chalk, so that is with Kathy from Hands On Design. And then an app, we just import it into iBooks on our iPad or iPhone. We don't have an app to store them. Good Reader, I think, is something
but you can buy those magazines
digitally.
Digitally from Just Cross Stitch. I think it's called Annie's. Okay. And you can get them all.
Okay. Monica, if Priscilla goes to Disney, is Auntie Chelsea babysitting Piper? If so, Chelsea or Hupter should vlog that experience. If I had fingers left. But yes, I would be babysitting her. Yeah. Vicky, good thing they're closed right now. Where can I buy the coffee cup patterns? On our Etsy.
And our Fat Quarter Shop too has them and digitally.
Yep. Diana, I would love to know how you both started the hobby.
I was about 20 years old and I met someone who stitched and she showed me. But before that, I had done needlepoint. I had done crewel embroidery. I knew how to sew. I did a lot of crafts, patchwork, all those things. You know, back in the 90s. I don't know, I needed something to keep my mind busy, so Mom made me, come here, you can come here. So Mom made me a little kit of stitching to do at night after work, and that's how I started. You can come here. I haven't stitched all that whole time. I've like taken breaks, but I've stitched all the time since probably 2012, 2013.
He wasn't in last week's video, so he wants to make sure he's shown this week. He was sleeping. A lot of you had questions. I thought I addressed that. Cheese.
You have to turn it around and show him.
Isn't that beautiful? It's Pioneer Woman.
What's it?
It's a blue stand.
Baba.
It's not a baba. All right. What color did you dye? Linda wanted to know, what color did you dye the fabric you use for the Silver Creek pattern?
I can't remember if it was denim blue or evening blue, and then coffee tea dyed. One of those.
We don't like label them, so it's kind of hard for us to know.
And I dyed more fabric yesterday, and I didn't label it.
Diane, do you ever start a pattern and get so wrapped up in it that you only stitch that one until you're done? And she's saying small patterns don't count.
No, since we started like the days of the week stitching, I'm pretty much stuck to that. Except for when I have to stitch like something that's coming out.
Yeah.
But I still am trying to do a little bit, like now I'm trying to do my mania stuff in addition to that. So.
Karen, have you stitched Kathy Barrick's Heaven and Nature Sing?
I started it, but I have not finished it.
Is that the deer? Oh, I was wondering if you had done more
I started it last year for Mania.
Debbie, what kind of magnets and washers do you use? So we've been trying to figure out ones from Amazon to order because we haven't been able to go into hardware stores. She usually goes to the hardware store so she can put the magnets up to the washer to make sure that they fit. So we haven't put them in our Amazon shop yet because we've ordered several wrong versions.
But those last ones you ordered me are good. Yeah, they don't stick to the metal. So you don't get the ones that are galvanized.
They have to be steel?
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe when this is over with, if you go to the store like to Home Depot or Lowe's or Menards and you get the magnets and then you hold them up to that. But I usually buy my magnets at Hobby Lobby. They're ceramic and they're about 3/4 of an inch.
Chris, I'm new to using Fancy Floss. Can you tell me if any are color fast? And do you run any of your threads under cold water?
No, we don't. Our floss doesn't touch water. None of them that I know of are color fast.
Except that one time you dumped your tea on it. Yeah. But is Gentle Arts color fast?
No.
Weeks?
None of them.
Oh.
None of them that I know of. But I'm not an expert.
Right. Karen, how do you deal with a lot of single stitches that are different colors? We drag our threads because we use thicker fabric. So we're not using linen where it would show through.
Right.
So we drag our threads from...
I laugh when I see people turn over their project and it looks the same on the front as the back because mine would never look that way.
No. We stitch for fun, not perfection. Like it's her job. Lynn, any Any suggestions for a small vegetable bed in a small gardening box? I would say a tomato. Plant what you're going to eat. Don't plant things because you just want to plant what you're going to eat and use.
Yes.
As I have like 50 tomatoes. Just plant what you're going to use. Thank you. Last night was like 28 degrees. Well, it was this morning, right?
It snowed yesterday. When we were putting the last loads in the garden beds, it started snowing. So
yesterday was kind of scary for most gardeners and like anybody who had put their flowers out already, though, because it was 28 degrees last night. Come on.
And tonight it's supposed to be cold again, but then it's supposed to start warming up a little bit. So yesterday was 42 degrees for the high.
Ugh. Casey, can you recommend a hydrangea for someone new to growing them?
Annabelle's.
Incredibles?
Yes, Incredibles, which is from the Annabelle family, or Limelights. They are the easiest.
Yeah, if you get into the ones that are color, you have to worry about your acid in your soil or adding stuff to it, and that can be...
And those kind of hydrangeas, we dug out of my front beds because they weren't blooming well. And the Annabelles, Incredibles, and Limelights, Little Limes, they bloom no matter what.
Right.
So.
Right. Okay. Eddie, my puppy, any plans for a Chihuahua design?
Maybe.
Shay, where do we find the Disney recipes, and can you share your pretzel recipe? Where did we see the Disney recipes?
On Facebook.
I know, I don't know who shared them.
That Unlocking the Magic has had a few.
Okay, Unlocking the Magic. Maybe Disney Food Blog. Have they shared them too?
Maybe, yeah.
And can you share your pretzel recipe?
The pretzel recipe is Mel's Kitchen Cafe pretzel bites.
They're very good.
Very easy.
Sharon, could you imagine when you were younger doing videos like this with your mother? No. No, I didn't know about cross. I mean, I knew she did it, but I didn't know the... Yeah, no. Julie Stubbs, what are the differences in the What's in My Cup and the Sip of the Seasons? So, Sip of the Seasons are the bigger charts. Like, this is the one that just released. This is Salmon Liberty. On Monday.
And the What's in My Cup too are only available as PDFs in our Etsy shop or at Fact Order. The other ones are available as regular charts.
So we're looking into that. So we've gotten a lot of requests from shops and from stitchers wanting the What's in My Cup on paper. We are trying to figure that out. So we've tried to keep those at a low price so we can,
because we spend a lot for printing because we do color printing and nicer paper and nice bags and
so we just want to make it economical for both us and for the stitcher.
We don't want them to be cheap.
Quality. Quality. All right, and
because you guys love the big charts with the colors.
Kesmez, what's the first normal thing you want to do when we are freed?
I want to get my hair done.
I don't even know. I'm like stir crazy at this point. It's a lot. I don't know. I want to be able to go grocery shopping when I need to without having to have my mom watch the baby and me go and then come back and half your food is melted if you get any frozen stuff. Like, I just want to be able to go in a place if I need to. Like, I needed to run into Tractor Supply the other day and I couldn't because I have a baby. So I don't know. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like it's, yes. You have to plan everything and it's a little bit harder right now.
No crying.
All right. How about your recipes with your drawings or cross stitch? Jude wants to know.
What do you mean?
Like a cross stitch with your recipes on.
Oh.
You thought about that for something. Stay tuned.
I didn't. Melissa.
Oh.
Remember Melissa told us?
Yeah.
So we might have one.
Cindy, how many patriotic sips will there be? I think maybe 4.
4.
Yes.
And they're all cute. They're all so cute.
And Penelope, what color would you dye Lugana to match the cover of Tiny Modernist Halloween calendar? Ooh.
Gosh, I don't even know what color that is.
We'd have to look at that. We can answer that next week. Nancy Jones, do the monthly trucks only come as kits or can you just purchase the patterns?
You can purchase charts.
Yeah, just the charts as well. Local Needleworks shops, Fat Quarter Shop has both as well. Online retailers, you can find them both ways. Okay, those are all the questions I have this week. 17,000.
So, last weekend, most of it was spent packing and getting orders ready, and they went out on Monday. So, your shops should have the
Long
Macy Waves, the
July
truck, and the Salmon Liberty. Plus, what we've released before.
And lots of other stores have contacted us, and that's all because of you guys reaching out to them. So we thank you for that. We appreciate it so much.
So for previous finishes,
yes,
this is Strawberry House from Little House Needleworks. And I finished it on a board that I found at one of the craft shops and used chalkboard paint for.
This is really cute.
This is a frame from the thrift shop. I forget what this is called. It might be Welcome Home. It's Country Cottage Needleworks. But I've been getting out all my patriotic stuff, and this stuff kind of goes with my early summer themes with the strawberries and just the red and the aqua.
Our strawberry place said that they're going to be open, so we're excited for that.
So last week, we forgot to show this to you. This is the new piece for the magazine. It's called Summer Daisies. This is in the Punch Needle Primitive Stitcher magazine coming the end of May.
Yeah.
The end of May. And there's cows and chickens and a barn, and it's patriotic colors, but it's not like patriotic, but it,
So you can leave it out summer. And if you can't find this at the craft stores anymore, this frame, you can also search Barnwood frame, I think it is, on Amazon.
Yes, and they have it.
There's one that pops up on there as well.
It's more expensive than they were at Hobby Lobby, but it's the only other place that we know.
Right.
Unless you can just find a Barnwood frame if you want this.
Right. We're just saying if you wanted to replicate this.
But to finish this, I mounted it on sticky board. Can you put this up close? I used 2 layers of fabric covered sticky board, and then I added ribbon to the sides of the cross stitch piece. I didn't glue it to the front of the cross stitch. I glued it around the back so I can take it off if I want to. I made a bow. The bow and the greenery is all on a magnet, so it all comes off for the next one. And this, I have a garland up here. I need greenery, so I cut some of the garland.
Snipped it.
But it's really pretty, and we love being in the magazine, and we're so excited that all of you love it too. So
yes, Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher. So this was last seasons, and then next season comes out hopefully end of May. You can see all of the designs that are in there on their Facebook page. They do a slideshow.
Right. So for finishes this week, I had can you grab that?
Yes. Stars and Stripes.
The new What's in My Cup. And like we said, it's in our Etsy shop, or if Fat Quarter Shop has them. And then this was one of my Mania starts last year. This is from Scissor Tail Designs, Rise and Shine. There's 2 charts in that, or 2 different designs in that chart.
Yes.
So I had used this petal still frame for that Valentine freebie from Lizzie Kate. And I put it on magnets because I love the little frame. And then I just did this on magnets and washers too. The bow is attached to the backing fabric, so it all comes off as one piece. But I think it's really cute. And that was my 18th Stitch Mania finish for last year.
Okay.
I had 19, but that was my 18th.
Where's your 19th?
All right, show your whips.
Sure. All right, so I worked a little bit more on the, I'm gonna move this, I didn't put the cover in here again, did I?
No touching.
This is Wordplay, May Wordplay. So I did some more on the fence. I want this one done this week. I said that last week, but I want this one done. You can see obviously that I'm very busy. Very busy. I think he's getting those molars, and he's just been really whiny. Union Forever. This is by Maggie Bonanami. I started this one last year for Mania, so I decided to pick this up last night. I did this side of the leaf while we were watching Shark Tank. Yeah, uh-oh is right. You're pulling my hair. This is another one that I started, and this came up on my time hop because I started this last year for Mania when we were at the Midwest Cross Stitch Retreat in Minnesota with Farm Girl. So this is Heartstring Samplery. It's called Bee Garden, and I had very little done because we were just sitting there chatting the entire time last year. So this is what I got done. I got some coneflowers, leaves. All right, we're gonna pause. And I did that while I was watching Waco. That's a new show I started watching. Okay, next up, I can't show you this one. It's something we're working on for future release. And then my last whip was this one. I started this for Jolly July last year. This is Country Cottage Needleworks. I have them all just thrown in here as the chart's released. I don't know if I have this cover photo. Yes, I do. This is Glitter Village Glitter House 5. And I did it on a pink tea coffee dye. So I only had the roof done last year.
I think that's petal pink, right?
No, this was pink Monaco, I think. We had rose Monaco at one point, I think. All right, those are my whips.
No, that's not. That's a way darker. It's like mauve. I think that's that petal pink we dyed because I was going to do that bunny on it, but then I think I did it on aqua.
Oh.
This is the
Bloomtopia.
Bloomtopia, the charity stitch along with Fat Quarter Shop. So I decided to try to finish it up. All I have left is part of the border, so
She's almost done.
Yeah. For the past 2 nights, I've tried to get this done. So
we both fell asleep the other night on the couch. Terrifying. We thought it was really late too, and it was only like 9 o'clock at night.
I am keeping all of my... No, don't open that yet. I'm trying to do this in a way. So this is my bag for Stitch Mania. I have my book in here. Every morning I pick out a chart. And then when they're done, they go in project bags in this bag, so I know where they all are. So I need to start with, what day would that have been? I showed them last Saturdays, so that would have been the 2nd, so I need to show them the 3rd.
Home for Christmas.
And that is
in one of these bags.
not that one. So what I need to tell you is I am trying to stick to the days of the week when I pick these out. Is that it?
Oh no.
Yeah. I think it is.
It's a souvenir.
No, but that's not the name of it.
Oh.
Oh, see,
yeah.
I'm doing 2 in this bag.
Yes. Okay, so this is Souvenirs of the Heart, Home for Christmas. This is a With Thy Needle and Thread.
My Nikki's Notable bag.
And what are you, where's this?
I only got a little tiny bit done. Just the center of like the...
Where are you? Yeah, where are you on that one? Oh, down here, that's the bottom.
Oh, so I started at the bottom.
This is the bottom.
And I started at the bottom because the top has just got scattered snowflakes. So this is what we just talked about.
You should do like Kimberly does where she stitches top at the top.
If I don't have enough floss to keep in the bag, then I write it down here so that I know when I go back to it what floss I need.
Okay.
And in that same bag, I have this one. Merry Old Soul from With Thy Needle and Thread.
And this was started on the 4th.
And I'm not sure what color this fabric is. It might be evening blue or it might be aqua. But that's that one.
Okay. Next up for the 5th was...
so that was Santa Sunday, Merry Monday.
You did this one for what's... Stars and Stripes, you said, for number 5.
What is that?
What's in my cup? Stars and Stripes.
Oh, okay.
Ours.
All right.
So ours that we've shown you
Right.
a few times. And then number 6 was Lost Spirits, Birds of a Feather.
That one's exciting.
That white pops on there. What color white is that?
I think that this is bamboo. I think that this is gray. That charcoal gray, maybe. It might have been with some of the, but it was coffee tea dyed after. But this is a really old chart. And I want it different than the chart. They use like a periwinkle floss, which is cute. But I want my letters to be white.
It's very pretty.
Mm-hmm. And I think that this one would go really quick because it's so skinny.
Number
What bag did I
7
get this out of?
is Summer Song, Blackbird's Designs. Is that one this one?
Yep. I should put these in order in my bag so you guys wouldn't have to. Oh.
All right, so is it the cover?
Yes.
Souvenirs of Summer, this one. Where
And
did you
that
start?
is aqua up at the top.
Okay.
That is aqua coffee tea dyed.
It's very pretty.
Mm-hmm. And mine will be a little bit brighter than this, not so muted. And that's in my Goose bag.
Next one is on the 8th. She started Pumpkin Patch Inn. This one.
Ooh, yeah.
This is her Carol bag.
Yep.
This
Peter
is-
Carol with the baking stuff.
Pumpkin Patch Inn by Little House Needleworks.
And I'm using this, what's this word called? Wood
Wood grain,
right? 28 count linen, fabric flare. This came from Fat Quarter Shop.
It's just called wood. It
Mhm.
says just wood.
But I am not going to make my house red. I haven't decided what color yet, but it's not going to be red.
I'm assuming aqua.
That wasn't my first choice, but
It wasn't?
No.
That's surprising.
But like I said, when I get up in the morning, I do this right away. You know, after I put the dishes away or whatever, I stitch for a little while before I go shower and stuff. And that's the only time I'm spending on these projects. But they're started, so I can continue them.
Next one was on the 9th. She did Star Spangled Spectacular by With Thy Needle and Thread.
Is that that?
Yep. Oh, that's a little bitty.
Yep, that's another Goose bag. The Mickey one. We can just leave this in here and show them. This is a cute little bag.
That's With Thy Needle and Thread, Star Spangled Spectacular. These were from Market this year, right? This was at Market this year?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, next up, we didn't write it down. What days?
Well, I got another start. So
Well.
we must have skipped a day. Or did I show them this last week?
You showed them that last week.
Okay.
Yeah, but isn't today the 12th or something?
No. Today's the 9th.
No, it's not.
Did I miss a day?
Oh, it is the 9th. Why did I think it was different? Why did I think it was the 11th?
Oh, and I showed them this already too, right?
Yes.
Okay, so then all these will go in this bag. They're all my Mania starts except for the Bloomtopia. Along with this stays in there too.
And this.
Yeah,
Put this in there.
the book is definitely important.
I feel overwhelmed. I thought it was the 11th.
So I got a little bit of haul from Fat Quarter Shop. I got a bunch of sticky boards.
Big,
all
little,
different sizes.
all
yes.
different sizes.
And then I was lucky enough to get one of these Kringles floss packs.
My goodness.
So
it
I
has
have
the DMC. It has the fancy floss. It doesn't have the sparkly, right? That's the only thing
not,
it doesn't
I wouldn't
come.
want to use it.
No, I know, but I'm just saying I don't know that it comes with that.
And I needed some like whites and other bamboo and eggshell and 12 grain, and I've already dug into them. So
we are going to start Kringles on the same day. We just have to figure out what day we want to start it together.
But it'll be a Sunday or a Monday for our Santa Sunday, Merry Monday thing.
What's new at Fat Quarter Shop? So we are super excited about these. Like, super excited. We had texted Kimber, we're like, we want smaller ones. Talk to Lori. And she's like, duh, already in the works. So bitty boards, they are 7 by 7. They fit perfectly in your project bags.
Right, to put your floss on. Sticky.
I
They're
have
not
one.
sticky, but your floss sticks to them.
I have one in my project bag already. We absolutely love them. So these are the Lori Holt design boards. You can get them on fatquartershop.com, and Lori has a tutorial if you wanted to make them yourself.
They also have these library cards that you stick on the back of your project and you write all the details.
So this is something that my stepdad would absolutely love, because he's like, why don't you put the date on your stuff? And
Why don't you put your name?
Right. I would like to know when you stitched this.
I can tell you. Look at my blog.
It's on the blog. So you would stick this to the back of your, they use that tape. What's it called? Stitcher's tape.
Really?
I thought that's what she said on the video. And they put it on the back of their stitching. So if you had this frame, you could just attach it to the back and you'd be able to see when you stitched it, the date, anything, any pertinent information you wanted to use on here. I just think these are a super cute thing to have regardless. Like, I just want to put library cards on all my things. Okay, and then also that stuff is new at Fat Quarter Shop.
The new Snow Village from Country Cottage Needleworks.
Right here. It is called Snowball Stand. That's cute. Snowball Stand. And then
They
these.
also have the 3 blackbird designs.
So this is winter
These were previous
Autumn.
charts, but they re-released them.
and summer.
They're really pretty.
These are awesome. These were very sought after? Like very highly sought after.
And the thing we're most
these.
excited about, they have the floss pack
For summer daisies.
for this. So you can get your floss and be ready to stitch. They'll also have the magazines too when they come out.
We're super excited about that one.
Plus
we
you can get
forgot to show it last week.
subscriptions.
I don't know how that happened.
Right, but I took it down the basement because I needed to put a washer on the bow because I didn't have any. Remember, you had to order them for me. And then
I
I
ordered the
forgot
wrong
to bring
one.
it back up.
And we uploaded that video. It probably took 6 hours again last week. So Hunter adjusted the internet yesterday. So we're hoping that we have a faster
He was
upload.
on hold with Comcast for
Okay,
probably 2 hours.
Hunter's been a brat to me lately. So he was on one of those automated ones on Comcast, and they'd be like, "Is this the number correct?" And I'd yell in the background, "No!" And then so he'd have to start all over. He was getting really mad. And so I'm like, "I'm so sorry. I'm going to get you the peanut butter pie that you wanted." And then I didn't. He came in carrying the pie, and he's like, "Oh, I'm really excited. Who had a piece of my peanut butter one?" And I was like, "I don't know." She also served him butternut squash and told him it was sweet potatoes. So
I bought this
okay,
box of vegetables off of Facebook.
like the place to get it was an advertisement on Facebook. She's like, I kept
For
seeing
a box
it.
of fresh produce, and it was $29. And so this guy got out of the van.
It was a weird delivery. And then we open it and it's like 3 bananas, an apple, 2 clementines, a big onion like this big, a butternut squash, an eggplant.
Those butternut squash are hard to peel and hard to cut.
Yes. And a couple apples. So it was not worth the $30 in my.
Yeah, there's raspberries. They were moldy.
It wasn't worth my opinion.
No.
The money in my opinion.
But the box on Facebook looked really good. And because I'm not like going to the grocery store, and my husband's not a big vegetable person,
Right.
it's hard. So,
Right.
yeah.
We got some gifts this week I wanted to show. So this was a thank you card. This was from Deanna. Thank you so much. A very sweet note in there. And then this was from Gina. Gina, I think you're the sunflower stitcher. I could be wrong, but you can let me know if I'm right or wrong. She sent us each little Ziplocs of our own stuff.
And she stitched us these cute
And
finishing with fringe and buttons with safety pins. Very cute.
And these notions. It says stitching with the Housewives.
And these thread keeps. We love them.
Look at how tiny this is. This is so beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful.
Thank you. And then
she has an Etsy shop, right?
For
Where
cash.
she's selling her.
Yes, we have some giveaways from her later in the
This has her Etsy shop, I think.
production.
And she wrote us a really nice note.
She is etsy.com/shop and then Sophia Violet Designs, no spaces.
And she sells things like these.
Yes, but it doesn't say Dun Hunter.
The vintage spools.
That's for us only because copyright issues. So you can't look for that one there, but she has other products like that. So I just wanted to say that. She gave us 2 sets of notions though for giveaways later on. We'll remember a question this week. Okay, and then thank you so much, Gina. Then we had this, right? This is from Wendy.
Wendy also wrote us a really nice note.
Oh my goodness, she stitched the note. It's beautiful.
No, I think that it was a note on a paper, wasn't it?
Right, but she gave us the pins.
Mm-hmm.
So she stitched this. How beautiful is that?
So she worked for Disney. She doesn't any longer. But she gave us each one of her service pins.
Yes, it was she wrote us a
that you could only get if you worked there.
Very nice note.
And I teared up over this. This is so nice. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We can't even tell you how excited we were to receive this.
She also sent us a Land That I Love for a giveaway and a book of stamps. So thank you.
So nice.
And then this one. This was from last week. We don't know if we showed these yet. These were the fabric of the month
today.
There might be. This is from the Fabric of the Month Club. This is natural brown. I feel like we did show
I don't think that you did. But there's Ada and there's also the
28 count linen.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then this was from Donna. Donna, these are beautiful. So she sent us this very nice note. Look at this. Look! Just look at it.
Ooh, what?
There's
3 of these. So one of them will be for you. They're all cows. So this would be perfect for your summer daisies. So next week we will give one of these away after I arm wrestle Chelsea over who gets to pick first.
This is another Ray Dunn pen set. And then these. You're not arm wrestling me. I'm just going to sneak one in my bag. She made us these. We try to keep everything together, so that's why it's not open yet. But they're chicken pin keeps.
So cute.
Look at how cute these are. With the pins in them. And her stuff smells really good. I don't smell it. I think there's like potpourri or something.
Packed really nice. And this is another chicken in a dish.
Little chicken in a dish. And she's got pretty pins on her. It's like Christmas. Sorry.
Look at that. This is definitely going on my shelf in the kitchen. Love this. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Does she sell these in her Etsy shop?
There's another one right here.
She sells the bags, right?
I don't know. We will find out.
And we'll link her Etsy shop below, along with.
She was supposed to be at LaDonna's retreat with us, so we're sad. We're sad about it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Oh.
Yes, they all smell like potpourri.
Yes, they smell so good. I said that the other day, and she's like, "Why are you sniffing stuff? You're not supposed to be sniffing stuff." Yeah, here. Okay, and then what else?
Did you show these napkins?
Yeah, I did. I held them up while you were telling everyone that you're going to beat me for the bag.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah, here.
Okay, what's next?
Take it away. We have giveaways.
Did you do that envelope?
All right, we had giveaways last week. You all wrote the nicest comments. Thank you so much. Funniest
giveaways last week?
Go figure.
Yes, you're all like watching the video twice to find the question.
Yeah, we're just idiots, okay? Yeah. Just bear with us.
I'm going to ask the question right now and then I'll ask it again later.
Okay.
Just give your where you like to spend your stitchy money a shout out.
Store shout out.
Mm-hmm.
Easy enough. All
Online, regular, and if it's a regular store, put the city or state or whatever so that in case other people read the comments, they can see it.
All right, so we had some giveaways last week. Why are these all mixed up? Priscilla? All right, so last week is Long May She Wave was the first one. There are 3 opportunities to win. You know the drill by now. Lee, our email address is in the description box below. You click on that, you can email us what you won, your physical address. If you're winning a PDF, all you have to do is tell us that you won the PDF and we can mail it right to you. If you don't hear from us within 24 hours, email us again because Gmail eats the emails. Mm-hmm. If you are new to our channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. There's been a lot of you lately, and we just want to talk about this real quick. The giveaways, unless we say it, you can enter in, unless we say it's only USA only, you can enter in the giveaways. If you win a giveaway, you can re-enter. We don't care. It's a random generator. You answer the question that we typically ask. We said that last week too, and we didn't ask a question. So we usually ask a question. You answer that in the comment section below, and you list the numbers individually of what you want to win. You can enter for them all. You would just have to write 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, all the numbers. We're not thinking you're greedy or anything if you enter for multiple numbers. I mean, it's a lottery, so enter in. All right. All the charts and things that we give away are new. Yes. And we want to support the designers, so we make sure that they are new charts and not used.
Unused, yes.
Okay. Anyways, these are from us. Long May She Wave goes to Sarah Dempson, KJS. So when I'm announcing these, I'm announcing your YouTube name. So that's what your YouTube name is. Next up is Deborah Klein. All right, now Sam and Liberty. This is Sip of the Seasons, chart 2. This goes to Teresa Wilson, Emmy Lulu, and April Wagus, or Wagus, W-A-G-U-S. I just think of Wagyu beef. I had Wagyu beef, I think is what it's called, at that contemporary, what's it called? Up top. It was very good.
California Grill.
With risotto and stuff. It was very, very good. Very expensive. Very expensive. Okay, and then Starlet. These were courtesy of Fat Quarter Shop. Thank you so much, Fat Quarter Shop, Kimberly and team. This goes to Teresa. So that's your YouTube name. It's just Teresa. Sunshine Girl 74 and Nathan Grogan. Congratulations. Next is Homegrown. This is, there are 3 opportunities to win this one as well. Kathy Wells, Carol Hebert, and Viv S. Next up, we had this collaboration between Hands-On Design, or I'm sorry, Little House Needleworks and Country Cottage Needleworks, and this 3 opportunities to win this one as well. Heather Moore, Doreen Deskins, and Nancy Toole. Congratulations. Last but not least, 3 opportunities to win last week's release, which is USA as a PDF form. The winners are A. Welburn, Sarah Schmidt, and Shannon Williams. Congratulations.
Okay, so for this week's giveaways, we need you to like the video and be a subscriber, and then answer the question of where you like to spend your stitching money, online or regular brick and mortar, and list your numbers. List out the numbers. Don't just say all, because you won't be entered because it won't pick that up.
Yes. So the first 2 giveaways, number 1, these are from Gina, and we'll list her Etsy shop below. So this is number 1. It says Stitch on the fob. Number 2 is the vintage thread spool. That's number 2. Okay, next. Number 3.
2 of the summer daisies for our chart that's coming out in Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine.
From Fat Quarter Shop. Yep. Number 3. Number 3. 2 opportunities to win number 3. That's number 3.
Number 4 is all 3 of these awesome Blackbird charts.
So number 4, you're going to win the set of these 3 charts by Blackbird Designs. We showed them earlier.
Those are also from Fat Quarter Shop. Number 5. 2 of the Snow Village
Snowball stand. Snowball stand. So number 5, 2 opportunities to win Country Cottage Needleworks Snowball stand. Number 6.
The Land That I Love.
Yes.
That we just got.
From our friend, Wendy.
Yes.
Wendy.
Okay. So then we are also, where is it? 3 of these in PDF form.
7. 3 of those.
Okay. All right. And then number 8 is 2 of the house frames from Shelly.
Number 8. Yes.
They're right behind you. So the house frames, if you're not in the United States, we can't do it. But if you're in the United States, please enter for number 8. And we're sorry that we have to do that, but you know that
everyone said they understood. They said don't say sorry. They understand.
Well, I'm sorry, but
right, we feel bad.
But any of the charts, please enter for
2 opportunities to win that, the coveted Walmart house frame.
And we have 6 of them, so we're just going to do a couple.
Yes,
it gets a little bit overwhelming.
Trying to find boxes and everything. You know, I can't just run to the store. That's my biggest thing is before when I'm shipping stuff out, if I don't have a package, I could just run to the store. I can't do that now. Now I would have to get mom to babysit or, you know, it's
very hard.
But I understand the importance of it. I get it. I'm not complaining. First world problems. I get it. I'm just, it's difficult.
But all of our new charts are in stores. Do you have the new stores that have joined us?
I don't. I can list them next week.
Okay. I do remember that Stitchville USA was one of them.
Yes. I don't know that, like, from where I left off. Let me just boot this up. You keep talking, girlfriend. Let me see if I can get this.
So follow us on Instagram at Priscilla Blaine, at Chelsea356, Priscilla's2000 on Facebook, and Priscilla's2000.blogspot.com, where you can see more of everything that we show you usually. So if you get your finishing inspiration from us, tag my blog. We'd love to see your projects, and we're loving seeing all the trucking along.
Yes.
And don't forget to hashtag it pctruckinalong on Instagram and Facebook so we can see them. And please join our Stitching with the Housewives group. We have a lot of new members, and we love seeing all their projects.
Yes. The Stitch Niche, Annabella's, Acorns and Threads, Stitchery Nook,
Acorns and Threads,
Cross Stitch Station, Stitchers Inc., the Shanty Stitchers, Stitchville, Laura O'Shea, and I think that's all that I haven't said
last week
prior to this. Yes. So we're super excited. Make sure you're supporting your local businesses, your online friends. You know, we're gonna get through this. We're going to get through this. We have loved seeing all of you implement our designs into your mania. We can't tell you how, I guess overwhelming that is. It's very, in a happy way. It's so exciting, and we're so excited to see all of them. So thank you.
Don't forget that we will have our fabric, our Chuck fabric for your finishing out in September.
Yep. So you can see that on Henry Glass website. Come here. It's Priscilla's Pretty Plaids is what the first line is called, and it is super cute. So she'll be sharing more of that on our social media probably later this week.
All of the colors that we like to decorate with, so it's great.
Yes, basics that are good for all seasons.
Halloween, Christmas.
Okay, what else you got?
I think that's it. Don't forget, if you haven't already tried to get information about the Las Vegas retreat, you can still do that.
Yep.
And it's listed on our last week's video. And also, I'm not sure, I haven't...
Leela May Designs is still hosting a retreat in Arkansas in August.
And I'm not sure if it's full, so...
Right, so you can go to their Facebook page and you can request more information on it. If it is full, you can get on a waiting list. And then if there's any cancellations or whatnot, then they can backfill those spots with people from the waiting list.
I was swinging my legs.
Oh, riding the horse. If you go back to our first videos. I look at some of those.
Is it next week that we show them the new stuff?
Yes, next week we'll have
we'll show you the new things. Yes,
the new releases for
the following month,
June. All of our stuff. We try to ship all of our stuff in the beginning week of the following month that we show it.
We just want you to have enough time to stitch before the season that the piece goes with.
Right. A piece.
So, or month, whatever.
Who's this?
You're on the YouTube in your underwear.
What can we do? Okay. Wow, is right. All right.
Both of us, our arms are like noodles from
yesterday. My wrist hurt so bad and my back. We got in the car just to put the heated seats on our back so we could have that. We didn't have 2 heating pads, so we just rode around in the car with it. All right, what's on the agenda for today, cooking wise? Oh, people wanted you to share your pear salad. We got a pear in that vegetable box.
Is it your turn to cook?
Yeah, I got some mac and cheese in there. We can have.
We made pot roast with carrots last night, mashed potatoes, the roasted butternut squash with sweet potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
What else did we make? Oh,
green beans, salad,
rolls. There's a ton of it left over.
Pie.
Yeah.
All right, we appreciate you sticking with us. I know this was probably a long video. Can you say bye? Say bye. Can you show them how old you are? 1. Oh.
Okay.
Well, hi.
Are you 18?
It's Woody.
That's Woody. You got a chunk of stuff on your eyebrow too.
So we can't be perfect, okay?
And she did not dye my hair yet. I'm still using my spray paint, so.
Everybody said it looked great.
Yeah, well, they can't see it.
Somebody in the comments said I met my hairdresser in the grocery store parking lot, and she mixed up some stuff for me, and my husband did it. Back alley hairdressing.
I tried when mine called me, but she said no, it would lose its effectiveness. And she's pretty much a rule follower, so you're welcome.
He helped us yesterday by trying to push the wheelbarrow and standing in front of the gate like this when we'd be coming with those 100-pound wheelbarrows. We were like, just move!
I think they were bigger than 100 pounds.
Oh.
Okay,
All right,
so
we're done.
We will see you next week. And thank you again for joining us. Thank you for all your nice comments. And we cannot thank you enough. And we feel very blessed by all of you.
Can you say bye, Kesh? Say bye. Woody. All right, guys, we will see you next week.
Bye.